Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel and let's do freshest PSVR news in the village. Today we starting from the Pancake House, and this game here, even though it's got Pancake in the title, it's actual virtual reality game, and to be exact, it's a first person shooter, and to be even more exact, it's coming out tomorrow in Europe only. And also, strangely enough, it's coming out on PC, but like next month, so usually it's other way around. But it looks like PSVR version coming first, unless PlayStation European stuff got confused again. In Pancake House you go in looking for resources because there's not many on them on Earth, and there's shitloads of zombies and they all want to kill you, but of course you'll be killing them instead with big massive arsenal of your guns. This game is basically you and zombies and all-out rage. It's all about shooting tons of bullets. Non-stop shooting sounds good to me. It's kind of wave-based, but you moving around your area. It's not that you're stuck in one point and you're just trying to survive. Looks interesting. I don't know that much about this game. It just appeared on PlayStation blog. When I saw it other day, I was thinking like, strange, but it's coming to PlayStation VR, so very nice. I take new shooter anytime. Regarding the control options, I have no idea. It's got double-handed guns. It would be nice if it supported aim, but I have no clue. Like I said, I don't know much. I can't even find the website for this game apart from Steam page, and the Steam page says that we should be up for a lot of fun. Okay, next story and next release tomorrow, and another first-person shooter. I'm talking of course about Firewall 0 Hour, the king of first-person shooters in VR on all platforms. Finally, it's getting its another season, Season 5, Operation Syndicate, and as with each season you get in some new goodies. There is brand new map called, I don't know, forgot, Middle East I think, and also you get new contractors, new weapons, new skins, and just a lot of like new stuff, what you like for Firewall. And of course this proves that even though the developers working on Solaris, which for me looks great, the gameplay, I know the graphics, people think like, yeah, might not be great. The gameplay looks so fun, so fast-paced. That's what I'm gonna play when it releases day one. Of course, that's coming this year as well to PlayStation VR. But before that, of course, tons of players still playing Firewall and the developers still supporting it. Everything what's added looks very sleek, new map look great, so yeah, once again, First Contact delivers. Okay, next story. And some good news about Iron Man VR, of course the game we all are very hyped for. The developers did interview with Upload VR and they said some interesting things. First of all, you've been asking me about free roam and free flight and all that stuff. It looks like it's there. They said there will be some extra challenges in free roam and free flight modes, so they are here. Also, what is super good news, they've been asked about the length of the game and the developer said, listen, this is gonna be about 8 to 10 hours AAA experience, and some people even took longer to play this game, so that's awesome. It's on a longer side. They said when we spoke to Marvel, Marvel being like, we don't want it to be like a tech demo or road, we want it to be full-fledged Iron Man VR game, and that's what the developers did. They saying it's constructed as story-driven games and they worked it around it like you go in doing some Tony Stark stuff, being cool and shit, and then some awesome set piece happens and the set piece blow your mind. You like, oh yeah, that was awesome. Then you carry on doing the Tony Stark's business and then you are going to another set piece. So reminds me like kind of they set it up like Uncharted or maybe Last of Us games, kind of seems like it. Iron Man VR, of course, one of the PlayStation exclusives, and it looks like a very good exclusive. We up for a treat. It just next month, just around the corner. We meant to play it February. Sadly, that didn't happen. We all share that tear, but now we're gonna share tear of happiness because Iron Man VR is nearly here, and it sounds awesome. Okay, anyway, next story. Some more Resident Evil 8 leaks, and this is a PlayStation VR leaks. Same person who leaked whole game and said what's gonna happen, spoiled the surprise for Capcom. He leaked everything, he said this is what you're gonna see, and that's what we've got, Resident Evil Village. But same person said that yes, it will have PlayStation VR support. So the source sounds credible, yes. but also we always have to take leaks with a pinch of salt, because you know I set my expectation low and then I be happy when it happens, even though many people like kind of are 100% sure it will happen. And of course, even in the trailer, that the beginning of the trailer in those woods, that got kind of like VR-ness to it. So, you know, I'm probably, you know, I think it would be stupid if Resident Evil 8 didn't have VR, because it's like a flagship PlayStation VR games and many people just bought PSVR for this game. So I think if Sony gonna be like, okay, now you're not having VR, people will be like, what, that's a bit shitty, and gonna get angry. So I suppose it should happen. And of course, like I said, the source of the leaks is very credible. And like I said, even though I'm setting my expectations a bit lower, I still expecting it to kind of happen. But also I want to be prepared in case I'm gonna get sad. But you know, it will happen. Never mind. Next story. And time to talk about Zerokilled. Funnily enough, this game is still happening. Many of you probably totally forgot about this game. I did myself as well, forgot about it. They released it as early access, and early access didn't go on too good for them. But now they said they still worked on the game very hard and upgraded a lot of things, and they be having full release on Steam on 4th of September. Judging by the Discord, PSVR version is still happening, but they saying we're not gonna rush it. Now they've got kind of like a lot of competition now. Of course, Firewall, Alvo probably will be released in time this come to PlayStation VR. We're probably gonna see Zerokilled, Honor and Duty, Steampunk is in the development, Solaris I'm very hyped for, that's gonna be out. So you know, there's a lot of competition for them, so let's hope they deliver. From new things what they added, they said we've got some destructible environment, so now you can shoot people through the wood and stuff. And also what they added is fighting with the bots. Now, like I said, early access didn't went well for them on Steam, very negative reviews. But it's been a while, they've been working on the game, I give them benefit of doubt and hope that this game will be good. And this was announced like back in 2017. It was very exciting announcement because we didn't have any first person shooters with multiplayer on PSVR back then. And they of course said it will support aim and everything. The trailer was pretty good, so people was super excited. And sadly we never saw the game. Actually studio changed the name, and the game itself changed name. I kind of forgot what was Special Forces it was called, and then they changed it to Zerokilled. So hopefully when it comes to PlayStation VR it will be good. And of course best of luck for the Steam release. Okay, and next story, Mini Motor Racing X finally come out on the disc. In Europe you can order it from Perp Game Store, you just go and order it like that. If you live outside, then just send them an email or something and they give you a quote. Mini Motor Racing X is a fun racing game for PlayStation VR. And when it first released, I liked it, but there was few issues. They sorted them out, they added even new cameras and, you know, updated the game a lot, as Binary Mill always do. So Mini Motor Racing X is out now, so you can upgrade your physical games collection. Also, while I'm here, don't forget, if you buy Pixel Ripped 1989 from Perp Store, if you type code PolishPaul, just PolishPaul, then you get the game with my signature. I'm gonna sign the inlay in the game for you, and the proceedings from this sales, like 1 quid and 2 quid, gonna go to Road Peace Charity Foundation that helps victims of car accidents. But also speaking about Mini Motor Racing X, the Binary Mill of course released 2 other games, Rush and Gun Club, and those games getting disc release very soon. So if you're looking forward to upgrade your disc collection even more, then those 2 games are for you as well. And of course all of it coming from Perp Games. How awesome are they? Okay, and before I go, bit of info about Star Wars Squadrons, because I saw a few questions popping in my comments now and then, and also some worries as well, but also I want to give you some new information also. First of all, what you've been saying in comments, many of you are worried that it's Electronic Arts and they're gonna want you to spend money. Listen, like I said in my preview, the developers already said there will be no microtransactions in this game. You earn your rewards purely through the gameplay, so don't worry about that. And also regarding HOTAS support for PlayStation 4, many of you saying it's probably just on PC. Listen, if it's on PC, it's gonna come to PS4, don't worry, they're gonna do it. It's still quite a while until the release. but I'm sure PlayStation VR will support HOTAS, your flight stick as well. Now to the news about the squadrons. The developer said this game was designed from the ground up for VR. They said they've been developing it. After 2 weeks they had prototype ready working in VR. And they said, listen, some people might say, why you doing VR? Because it's, it might be too expensive. You might not earn your money back and stuff like that. And they answered simply, because it's fun. So it's nice to see that the developers actually spend that extra resources and their extra time to do this game in VR, because they just played it and they saw how fun it is. And Star Wars Squadron, after those gameplay reveal, it looks amazing. You got different game modes. Those fleet battles sounds fantastic with your friends as a co-op, so that's pretty cool. And also, of course, you've got 5 versus 5 normal fights, and you've got your single player as well. So sounds like the developers did everything right. So now I just cannot wait for October the 2nd, because this is yet another big release for PlayStation VR, and I'm glad that another big studio like Electronic Arts finally properly got themselves into VR and releasing full-fledged game, and it sounds like it's gonna be an awesome game. Okay, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like, because it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.